Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Now today is a rant. I was hoping to never have to make videos like this, but I feel you guys and girls need to hear from me a poor experience I've had from one particular company, and the company is called PicFair. Now I actually do have a website with PicFair and they sell photographs. This rant isn't really about the website layout. You can see here it's quite nice. You create separate albums for your photographs, and then people can go into each album, look at the photographs, and then they can purchase either digital downloads or printed images of those photographs. So that in itself I think is great. I've got no problem with that, and it seems to be relatively good value for money. Now the issue I have, I purchased this as a subscription just over 12 months ago now, and I found it didn't work for me. I wasn't terribly impressed with the type of photographs you can buy, and I just wasn't. There's a number of issues that didn't work for me. Now that isn't a criticism of the company or their website, because I'm sure it works for a lot of people, but it wasn't working for me. I'm using Zenfolio for selling my images. I find it's a lot more flexible, and the range of images that people can buy is so much better. I'll give you an example. If we just look at, say, this one, and then you click on buy. So you choose whether you want digital downloads or printed. So if you choose printed, you choose what country. I think is great. And then you've only got three options: either whatever, the art prints, framed prints, or canvas prints. There's no other options for like 5x7s, 8x10s, mugs, key rings, and a whole range of other products that Zenfolio offer. So it wasn't flexible enough for my customers. So I decided this wasn't for me, and I thought I had actually cancelled the subscription. Now clearly I hadn't cancelled the subscription, because I checked my Amex statement, American Express card statement, and there's a charge there of £90 to PicFair, which I wasn't expecting. I knew nothing about. Now, there's two issues I have with PicFair, and I'm sure other companies do the same. I don't think they're alone. I think many companies do the same. They automatically renew your subscription after the 12-month period because you've signed up for an auto renewal, but they don't send you a reminder to let you know that they're going to be taking out, a charge, whether it be 14 days in, 30 days time, 14 days time, or whatever it might be. Now I have a website with one.com, and I get 2 or 3 reminders long before the renewal date. I also have a subscription with FastHost, with one of my other websites. I get reminders to say, don't forget your subscription's coming up for renewal, let us know if you don't want to renew it, kind of thing. Not with PicFair. Now, I got this £90 charge to my card. I contacted PicFair, and this is where the issue really started. They were quite blunt and quite rude, and they said, as a gesture of goodwill, we'll give you £45 back, but we're still going to charge you £45. It was up to you to cancel your subscription, and we won't send reminders. Company policy, we do not send reminders. I think there's a good reason why they don't send reminders. Maybe they know some photographers won't renew if they get a reminder. So I got really annoyed with this, so I contacted American Express. They wouldn't do nothing either. If I've set up an automatic renewal, then that's my fault, But it was 12 months ago, and I hadn't realised. So I'm just making this video just to, let you guys and girls now know. Be careful of auto renewals, not just specifically PicFair. I'm just using them as an example. Although I don't like their customer service, I don't think their service was, on par with what other companies would offer. Maybe they're a very small company. I don't know anything about the company. I did contact the founder of PicFair via Facebook. Never got a reply, which I didn't expect to. But I think their policy needs to change. They do need to let people know that an auto renewal is coming up. So I do feel there's a big issue with auto renewals. It's fine if you get a reminder, don't have an issue with that. Gives you a chance to either say, yes, I do want to carry on with that, or no, I'm going to cancel that. But to remember that you've set up an auto renewal 12 months later, I think is a bit unfair that you don't get reminders. And I think that Pickfair's service wasn't particularly good. I say the website itself is smooth, it runs fine. And I'm sure with a lot of photographers, they do sell their images via Pickfair and they find the renewal fee, you know, worthwhile. But I certainly didn't, and that's why I thought I had cancelled it. So there we go. Be wary of auto renewals and be wary of, you know, I think unscrupulous practices that companies like Pickfair use by automatically renewing it, knowing that the card company won't accept a chargeback. In fact, she sent me quite a snotty email saying that we look forward to speaking to American Express, as if to say, you know, we know what they're going to say anyway, so, you know, you don't stand a chance. So there we go. Hope you found that video useful. I hope I don't have to make any more of these sort of videos. I like to make positive videos. I find this one, I had to really, you know, work on this to think, do I make it or don't I make it? But I decided to, because I really do think my audience should be aware of these sort of tactics. So there we go. Thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.